Welcome back to my channel, and today I will be talking about my 4 favorite kinds of magnesium to take for fibromyalgia, and these are Magnesium Glycinate, Magnesium Oil or Magnesium Chloride, Magnesium Citrate, and Magnesium Malate. So today I want to talk about these 4 magnesiums and how they are important for our body, especially for people with fibromyalgia. Now, I won't go into dosage or benefits or side effects or anything of that sort, because I think we can do that in another video, or you can just find it somewhere online. In terms of energy production via respiration, it's the use of glucose, a 6-carbon sugar, and oxygen to form ATP, which is the energy currency of the cell, water, and heat. This happens in a 3-step process. The first one is glycolysis, where the glucose molecule is split into 2 3-carbon compounds called pyruvate. Glucose itself cannot enter into the mitochondria, so this reaction happens in the free water space in the cell called the cytoplasm. This pyruvate is shuttled into the outer membrane space of the mitochondria, where in an enzyme catalyzed reaction forms acetyl-CoA. Now, you have heard me speak of acetyl-CoA already in fat metabolism. Now, once you have acetyl-CoA, you are now ready to enter the Krebs cycle. This is an 8-step, completely enzyme catalyzed reaction. This is the 2nd step in energy production, and it forms the electron donors that will go to the 3rd step, which is the electron transport chain. And these electron donors are NADH and FADH2. Now, back to where acetyl-CoA enters into the Krebs cycle. Along with an enzyme, it combines with oxaloacetate, which is a 4-carbon compound, and forms citrate, which is the 1st step in the citric acid cycle. 7 steps later, in another enzyme catalyzed reaction, malate is formed. Malate is then transformed again with an enzyme to oxaloacetate, which is the last step of the citric acid cycle, and it recycles and the cycle starts over again. Along with that oxaloacetate that is formed, it also forms NADH, which goes directly to step 3, the electron transport chain. This is why magnesium citrate and magnesium malate are extremely important for people that have fibromyalgia. It is said that magnesium citrate and magnesium malate are highly absorbable, and I think because this arrangement of magnesium is an ionic compound, where malate and citrate are the ions here, along with magnesium, of course. One problem is with this ionic compound, or with these 2 ionic compounds, is that they tend to cause an imbalance of solute in the gut if you take too much, or if you take it on an empty stomach. This causes a high concentration of solute inside your gut. So your body tries to balance the concentration of solutes in your body by pulling water into your gut. And this is why you have maybe diarrhea or loose stools or very runny bowel movements. And this can be remedied by just having it with something, eat a fuller meal, or reduce the dosage that you are currently taking. Being that these 2 types of magnesium are ionic, they are completely dissociated when they're mixed with water inside your body. So this makes the magnesium that is attached to very available and highly absorbable. Some dare say that these 2 types of magnesium are the most bioavailable form. Not that they are the most absorbable, not that they are going to be absorbed into your body, but they are ready to be absorbed better than the other types, like magnesium oxide. The 3rd magnesium that I want to talk about is magnesium glycinate, or magnesium bisglycinate, and this is an amino acid glycine attached, or two, attached to a magnesium ion. Glycine is the smallest of the amino acids, so that makes it very versatile, and it is able to form other amino acids as well as participating in gut healing and the melatonin synthesis pathway, which is the sleep hormone. So magnesium glycinate is very useful for relaxation and sleep. It is very absorbable, like magnesium citrate and magnesium malate, but for me the jury is still out on which one is most absorbable, because I don't really feel that there's a difference between them. But I do notice that I have less gastrointestinal upsets when I take magnesium glycinate, and I can take that even on an empty stomach and I don't feel bad, and I don't get the runs. I don't know how to say that nicely. Okay. The final magnesium is magnesium chloride, which is magnesium oil or magnesium brine. There are two types of this magnesium oil. One is from the salt mined from the ancient Sextian seabed. I hope I said that right. And the other one is just plain old magnesium chloride that is made in the lab. I prefer the one that's mined from the seabed because it's more natural, and I don't know that there will be impurities in the lab-made formula, so I try to reduce impurities as much as I can. So magnesium oil is sprayed on the skin surface and is supposed to be rubbed in, and that way the magnesium should enter your body. Now the jury is still out as to whether or not magnesium can actually be absorbed in your body this way. In the skin there are about 20 layers of flattened cell with no nuclear cytoplasm. So how would the magnesium pass into your skin when magnesium is absorbed into cells by a transporter? Well, the only way that happens is by the hair follicles on your skin and the sweat glands. I think that it's absorbed into my body, but I don't think that enough of it is absorbed to quench a magnesium deficiency. Another reason why this magnesium is a good choice for some people is because some people just can't tolerate magnesium at all, no matter what form it is in, if they have to ingest it. So this magnesium would just bypass the gastrointestinal tract completely, and it would just get absorbed into the bloodstream right away. Now, whether or not this magnesium can be absorbed into the body by bypassing the gastrointestinal tract through the skin right into the blood vessels is still up for debate. So I have left paper in the description below, and you can read it and then you be the judge, or you can try it for yourself and see what it does. But for me personally, it really works after you've had a long day on your feet and you do a foot soak in magnesium chloride. It feels really, really good. So those are the 4 favorite magnesiums of mine for fibromyalgia, and I will just go through them really quickly. Magnesium citrate and magnesium malate, because those participate directly in the Krebs cycle, which is responsible for making the electron donors for the electron transport chain. If you provide the Krebs cycle with citrate and malate, they don't have to spend the energy to make them, and it provides to the cycle. Especially for malate, since that makes an NADH that goes right to the electron transport chain. The third magnesium is magnesium glycinate, and I like that one because it's easy on my stomach and it helps with sleep and gut healing, as well as providing basic amino acids for the formation of other amino acids. And the fourth and final one is magnesium chloride, because it bypasses the gastrointestinal tract and it directly absorbs into the bloodstream. They say. I say. Okay, that is all I have for today. If you have a magnesium that is your favorite that you think that I should try, please write it in the comments below. If you like this video, you think this video is helpful for you or someone you know, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And I shall see you in my next video, and until then, live well. Bye.